Early this morning, some Beach Haven condo tenants woke up to a fire on their balconies. Taking a look from Chopper 16, you can see almost the entire backside of the condos is destroyed.
Clay was convicted just 2 months ago after a week of the case playing out in court. But it all started back in 2018 with an online dating app. During storm weather, the sand shifts into the ocean, into the shallows, but it should be coming back. More and more people are clicking buy on Cyber Monday. Amazon says they expect to deliver 3 million packages this year. Rising tide has come to an end here in Milton, and look how full our van is. People have dropped off coats, jackets, scarves. This is a plane that rescued cats and dogs from Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, making the jump from $2 to $250. This increase plus other proposals could lead to $500,000 in town revenue. The chief bank says drivers should slow down and pedestrians should be cautious at all times. This is about several thousand pounds of shingles that were left on his property this morning, and locals brought hot chocolate and cookies for everyone to enjoy.
Reporting from Delmarva's only news helicopter, I'm Jayne Chacko over Georgetown in Chopper 16.
Stephanie Breeden moved into her house in Blades just 7 months ago. She's learned to live with water she says she can't drink.
There is such a difference in smell from when it comes out of the tap than when I boil it.
Breeden says the water smells of chlorine and burns her face when she takes a shower. Bladestown leaders and the Delaware Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control confirmed that the water is up to drinking standards, claiming it has been treated with carbon filtration. Jamie Mack with the Delaware Division of Public Health says with the carbon filters, there is no longer a risk for exposure.
We hadn't seen any real significant health impacts in the short term in the community at that point, and have not seen any of the long-term effects that you might anticipate from that type of exposure.
The bill just went up for water Breeden says she can't drink, so instead she's boiling 2 gallons worth of water twice a week. Since October, Breeden's water bill has increased by $3.50. Having to pay more for something she says she can't use is a difficult pill to swallow.
Nobody likes their bills increased, for any reason, but it makes it especially frustrating and bad when you pay for the extra and you still can't drink it.
Breeden says her neighbors are drinking from bottled water instead of tap, spending money on water they say should be provided by the town. In Blades, Jayne Chacko, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader. Neighbors chant for the public and county council to hear. Last month, these neighbors voiced their concerns at the public hearing for the 7-Eleven, but they thought they should do more.
Our purpose today is to draw attention to this, that this is unneeded. There are already 8 gas stations within 4.3 miles, and it's unwanted.
Although the 7-Eleven is not on the council's agenda today, protesters are here to get the council's attention and establish a connection with them so they can reach a middle ground. At the public hearing, the 7-Eleven representative stated the company had safeguards in place to ensure the gas pumps don't contaminate the ground, but neighbors think otherwise.
Because of the slope of the land where they're proposing to do the 7-Eleven, that water will run off down into Sarah Run.
The council will open up the record for DENRAC's impact report about how the gas station will affect nearby water. Then the public will be able to review the report for 5 calendar days. In Georgetown, Jayne Chacko, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader. Owner of Not Too Shabby, Don Vaughn, was overwhelmed by the support of small businesses who are rallying to help one of their own.
I don't know how we deserve such an outpouring of love and compassion from our community.
Life Cycle is getting the word out online. Co-owner Jen Rowan says the business community relies on each other in order to thrive.
Part of our mantra is all for one and one for all. We don't compete with each other. We collaborate together to grow the town.
Vaughn is wearing a We Are Milford sweatshirt today, describing the town's pride. Not Too Shabby was planning to have its Christmas open house this Saturday. Everything was destroyed, so surrounding businesses are stepping up to form a community open house. Vaughn says they can rebuild with the help of their supporters.
We just have such a compassion for each other a strength that is unparalleled in regards to our community and wanting to support one another.
Dulce Bakery and Coffee Shop says it will donate a large portion of its sales during business hours tomorrow to Not Too Shabby.
I think that they are really going to be blown away and astonished at the amount of people that are coming together to help them in their time of need, because they always help other people. I've never seen them really do anything just for themselves.
Not Too Shabby was a home for many local artists to sell their creations. Now that the shop is in need, the local support is not too shabby.